Okay, sorry about that, guys. Just ran out of time. But in my knowledge, as far as grinding, from experience, many years of sharpening my own blades, just the knowledge of a grind, of a particular grind, that when you go to sharpen something, if the grind isn't, if it's not considered even the whole length of the blade, when you go to sharpen it, you can actually end up creating waves inside of the actual secondary grind that you end up trying to do, because that grind makes a big difference in the depth of how steep that grind comes down on one side in comparison to the other. So, unless of course if whoever it was that did this on this hollow grind managed to pull it off somehow, and managed to get it so that it would come down and be perfect, I don't know. But I contacted Chris Reeve and they sent me their information and told me to send it in to them. I have only had this for 2 weeks, which, is very sad that I have to send a brand new knife. Yeah, it is, 8 years old, but a brand new knife that I just got back into the manufacturer for a flaw that is, why don't my camera focus here, that is that huge. I mean, I'm sure you guys can definitely see it right there, the way that it just abruptly comes down. It's just amazing to me that they would miss something like that for such a high value knife. I let them know how disappointed I am, and I'm hoping that they will fix this and that there will be no problems with it. I am very upset that, especially about the fact that I'm going to have to pay shipping, to send this thing in. But this is just basically a video response to Apophysis 7, because he was kind of stating the perfection and everything else that comes along with the Chris Reeve, and yet here it is. I happen to be the one person who has to give the negative review on this knife because I get a limited edition that just makes it look like the blade is bent. I mean, that's just sad. For this quality of a knife. I mean, I do love it. Uh, Even if Chris Reeve didn't honor their warranty with something that is as bad as that, I would still love the knife just as much. It just wouldn't hold as much of a value to me, as far as it would if it was absolute perfection. I can't speak highly enough of the wood inlays that they go ahead and put in here. I mean, these things, I could look at them all day long and just be happy. So, not that I'm that weird of a person, but I do love them very much. And once again, most people that have never held a Chris Reeve, they'll never know until they actually do what it feels like to open this and to experience something that is so nice. I'm into very nice things. I'm also into users, and I'll be coming along later on down the road with a lot of users. Um, but these things are collectors. These are basic things to hold on to, things to pass down to your children, things that make you feel good about yourself, about the way that everything is in your life, and where it's headed. And if for any reason you ever had to sell something like this, you know that it's there to basically back you up if you ever run into any kind of problems, because you know that you could turn this thing around. You may take a loss on it, but it will eventually save your pocketbook for at least a week or two, or maybe even a month. Go ahead and pay your mortgage for a month or something like that. But yeah, I just wanted to kind of do this throwback at Apophysis. You know, maybe some people can get a little bit better of an idea. Once again, I don't want to rag on Chris Reeve because you know their knives are perfection. You know, this people are only human, and you know something like that can be passed up. I mean, it was very hard for me to see it the first time as well. I think that I was more excited than anything to not really have noticed it, but once I took closer you know inspection, I actually thought that that blade was bent. But anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed the review. I hope you enjoyed taking a look at it as much as I did, because I'm about to lose it probably for a couple of weeks while Chris Reeve inspects it and goes over it and does whatever it is that they're gonna do. Hopefully they'll fix it and take care of it in every way that you know I think that they should. I don't know if you guys have any opinions. Please send them my way. I look forward to any comments, questions, anything like that. I will do a post review once I get the knife back and find out whatever Chris Reeve determines and when they send the knife back to me. Also, I wanted to go ahead and let everybody know the video that I did last night. Sorry about my hands. I do work a lot with my hands. Not sure if I already did this in the first video, but I got bit last night by my Spyderco military. I had just gotten done stropping it and was just playing with it. You know, it is probably one of my favorite knives to just you know sit there and flip. But basically what happened was when I went into the flip, I'm just being careful right now because the Spidey hole will catch that. Basically, I was doing one of these while it was hanging upside down. It actually beat me, and I ended up coming up on the blade, and it cut me in probably a good 1/8 inch deep. I am a very quick healer, so it's not a problem for me. It bled for about a good hour solid. But other than that, not too bad. Just kind of a caution to everybody. I've been playing with knives since I was about 5 years old, and I get bit by it, you know, knives all the time. But just you know, fair warning. Be careful when you're playing with your knives. Something like that could have actually been a whole lot worse. I could have actually chopped off the end of my thumb. All this black marking is from Band-Aid as well as electrical tape. I haven't actually had a chance to jump into the shower yet. But yeah, do be careful, especially if you know how to strap a blade and get that puppy super sharp. Because I barely rubbed that, and you can't really tell by the video quality here. If it would focus. I think it's concentrating on my gun there in the background. But it went in super deep, as you can see. I hope I'm not grossing anybody out after just doing a Chris Reeve video, but yeah. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed the review, and I hope you have a good night and keep watching my videos. And I am looking for subscribers as well as comments, because I am enjoying this very much and look forward to speaking with a lot of you. And hope you have a good night and take care. Thanks. Bye.